everyone, I'm Tamee Harrison and welcome to Mix. So I don't know about yours, but when it comes to my friends, it can get a little bit tricky when it comes to figuring out where to go at night. Indoors, outdoors, music, no music, food, beer garden, specialty cocktails, things like that. But I think I found the perfect situation here, and it's smack in the middle of the hip arts district of downtown Los Angeles. So let's go check out Resident.
Resident is this beautiful thing where it kind of brings everything that I love together. My friends, cocktails and drinks, and live music. Everything about it was the clubhouse that we kind of dreamt of.
Yeah, there's something for everybody here.
Okay, Ryan, I'm behind the bar.
All right.
And we, well, more me, really, are gonna make something phenomenal. What am I gonna make?
So it's a Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary, isn't that a classic hangover drink?
A lot of people believe it's a good hangover remedy because of the vitamins in the tomato juice.
Yeah.
Or just because, you know, you're drinking booze and you drank booze the night before.
All right, I'm excited. What do I need to start with?
So first things, you're gonna need a glass, of course.
Of course.
So grab one of those pint glasses right there next to you.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna need some ice in there.
Okay.
As much as you would like.
These are big ice cubes.
Yeah, they're great. So they keep the drink a lot colder and they don't melt nearly as quickly.
All right, there you go. I think that's perfect.
Oh, look at that, flawless.
Thanks.
Here at Resident, we offer you a choice. You're not just limited to vodka, like a traditional Bloody Mary. You can also do mezcal, tequila. I mean, you could even do gin if you want. Some people do that. So what do you like to go with personally?
I'm a vodka girl.
How about this?
What?
Let's try some Tito's vodka. Yeah, nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth. This is all organic and gluten-free.
Exactly.
So it's even more healthy.
In case you're watching out for your glutens.
What a healthy drink. How much goes in here?
So we're gonna do 2 ounces.
To the brim.
Yep.
I've also learned when I'm pouring these drinks, it's like a 45-degree angle and it comes out the quickest. Don't know if you knew that.
I did not, actually.
Yeah.
So now you want to put in your mix.
Okay. Oh, here you go. So you guys make this here?
Yep, we do.
Well, what kind of spices go in a Bloody Mary?
So generally you're gonna do a little horseradish, you can do a little black pepper.
Okay, to get the spice.
Exactly. A little pickled pepper juice in there too. That's gonna give you a little extra in there. You gotta mix it up, and a nice trick to do is grab a celery stalk, put it right in there.
Okay, spin that around a little bit. Okay, so I've mixed this. What now?
We have our asparagus, we have our green beans, we have carrots.
Asparagus, for sure.
Lemons, limes, you know, always a classic.
Let's grab some haricots verts, as we call them in Europe.
It's a little spicy already, but if you like to kick it up, we have plenty of options for hot sauce right over there too.
Can I taste it first?
Of course you can. Let me get you a straw.
I love spice, but not crazy spicy, yeah. All right, let's taste this real quick. All right, even I could kick that up a notch.
Yeah.
So what do we have here that we can actually add in? What is this?
So that is Scrappy's Bitters, and it's a firewater tincture, which is habanero based.
Fire water.
So.
Too dangerous for my tongue.
Of course.
Classic sriracha.
Can't go wrong with that.
Great on absolutely everything.
Tapatio is a great one though. I personally love that, so. Up to you.
I think I'm gonna go with sriracha.
Always
but
great.
I'm not gonna go insane. I'm just gonna put in about 3 dashes. Beep, bop, boop. Okay, that should do it.
Beautiful.
And this is my version of, I guess, the classic Resident Bloody Mary.
Exactly, yeah.
And you should get a straw ready too, because
No,
I want you to
I got
taste
one on
this
deck
now as
already.
well.
Here we go.
Tell me how great it is. All right, cheers everybody. I mean, I like the spice in this. You're gonna be like, what spice? No, I think it's good.
Let me give it a shot. Let me see what we got.
I was doing the trick thing where that's a classic bartender move, isn't it?
It is,
where
yeah.
you just like trap the liquid in the straw. So what did you think?
Excellent.
Liar.
It's great.
Is it spicy enough for you?
Not for me.
Cheers everyone. Resident Bloody Mary. Even though my throat is a little on fire.
Oh, it sneaks up on you.
Not gonna lie.
I sort of came to the Arts District through our partners, Paul and Tim. Tim lived here with his wife, Bridget, since 2000. It was just a very kind of gritty, you know, up-and-coming neighborhood where artists had sort of settled and they started moving into these large loft buildings.
But it was just like, it just kept growing. We kept doing different things with it and building.
My friend Paul came to me and said, I have this liquor license. What if we put a bar in here? It was the right thing at the right moment. That's kind of what you see here, is the manifestation of all of those ideas that have been growing for 15 years.
Hello, so today I'm going to be making our Buck Rogers. For most of you that don't know what a buck is, it's mostly known by its modern name, which is a mule. So traditionally, mules are always made with some sort of citrus, a ginger beer, and a base spirit. The mule actually has its basis here in LA. In fact, the Moscow Mule was created here in the 1940s. So the one I'm gonna make today is actually gonna have gin. So I'm gonna take my shaker, smaller side. And for this, I'm gonna be using Damrak gin, which is a nice Amsterdam gin that's very balanced and smooth. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of the Damrak. Then I'm going to be using a ginger syrup. We're going to be doing 3/4 ounce of that. And then I'm going to be doing 3/4 ounce of lime juice. Going to add ice. Give that a quick shake. Add some ice to a Collins glass. And then take a Hawthorne strainer and strain that in. Today we are going to be topping off with Mineragua soda water. Yeah. And garnish with a lime wedge. And there you have it, a Buck Rogers.
My philosophy on food is kind of life-inspired. Anything that I've experienced, be it like now or since I was a kid, I like to put those flavor profiles in a file in my head, and I just kind of retrieve those and figure out a way I can infuse those into my dishes. The things that I really love on the menu are our smoked barbecue dishes. We have a pulled pork dish. We also have a corned beef dish. But it's awesome because we have this pressure smoker. It cuts the time in half, and it also infuses the smoke into these meats. It's like magic.
So mezcal has become extremely popular over the past couple years, especially here in Los Angeles. And we have probably our most popular cocktail, which is called the Oaxacan Razor Blade. References Oaxaca, Mexico, where mezcal traditionally comes from. It's delicious, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it right now. So take your shaker, fill it with ice. Now we're gonna do 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice, 3/4 ounce of orgeat. Now orgeat is an almond syrup, has a little orange flower water in there, and rose water as well. Now, you get a choice. You can have your razor blade either sharp or dull. Now you're probably wondering what that means. Sharp means with Serrano bitters, or you can do it with the Angostura bitters. Mild, dull, but might sneak up on you later. It's a little easier to drink. Me personally, I put the Serrano bitters in there because it's gonna give you a little bit of earthy kind of spice to it. It's not gonna be super hot, a little on the richer side. Now we're gonna do our mezcal. So if you're not familiar with mezcal, mezcal is an agave-based spirit, much like tequila, except all tequilas are mezcal, but not all mezcals are tequila. Tequila comes from blue agave specifically. This right here is smoked and roasted underground, so it gives it a nice texture, nice mouthfeel. Best way I can compare it to would be American whiskey to Scotch whiskey. So we're gonna add 2 ounces right in there. And this El Silencio mezcal is great. Now, I'm gonna shake it up. And you really wanna give it a good shake because you're gonna get a nice frothy texture. We're gonna strain it into a chilled coupe. And you see what I mean with the texture there. And here we go, this is our Oaxacan Razor Blade, sharp.
This is a place you kind of slide in and it feels comfortable.
And I think this building and this project, it's a place by artists for artists.
And so you may have punk rock from Argentina one night, some cool hip hop thing the next, electronic music. We kind of are embracing the world we live in today.
And this space is part of us now. I mean, we've been here for 15 years. Whether we were doing this bar project or some other project, we would be here doing something.
All right, guys, I am now here with Tristan. What are we mixing up?
So actually, we're not going to be mixing anything up.
We're not going to be mixing anything?
We're going to be pouring.
We're going to be pouring? Interesting.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So we actually have cocktails that we pre-mix, and we actually put them on draft, and we treat them essentially the same way as we would treat a beer. So the first one that we're going to do is going to be our version of an old-fashioned, but we call it a new-fashioned.
A new-fashioned. What is new?
So the newness of it is that we still use bourbon, but instead of just using simple syrup, we actually use a brown sugar simple syrup, or we also use a sweet potato liqueur. So that adds some more complexity to it. There's a little bit of baking spices in there, so you get a little cinnamon, some nutmeg.
I like it. Very Christmassy.
Exactly.
Very Christmassy.
It fits the season.
Well, I'm excited.
So
a new fashion.
So much like in keeping with an old fashioned, we're just going to take a rocks glass and we're going to put some of our cold draft cubes. So not the large hunk of one.
That's new.
Yeah, that's new.
That's new.
And then we just go over to the tap and actually just pour about 3 to 3.5 ounces. And then just to finish it off, we actually just do a sweet potato garnish. It's really just to reinforce the idea that we're using a sweet potato liqueur in it.
I like it.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different from just the normal getting an orange twist.
Well, a little bit of the juices maybe from the sweet potato might come out and infuse it a little bit.
And as some of the booze soaks up in it, it tastes nice. And yeah, of course, it looks pretty.
Well, this would be a bit of a talking point too, because people probably wonder what that is. They might think it's a carrot, and it's not.
Yeah.
So you throw people off.
That's like
and then you have a whole new talking point. To be totally honest with you, I'm not actually a huge old-fashioned fan. It's too strong for me. It's a little bit too intense, but this actually smells really, really nice.
You can get all those complexities and the richness of the baking spices and the using a demerara, you know, brown sugar simple syrup instead of a regular one.
You
so it's
do taste the difference.
Yeah.
This is actually really delicious.
So we actually have 5 that are on draft.
I was just going to say.
Made you the first popular.
I dare to ask, but I would love to try another one. Not that I'm not going to finish this later on, trust me.
Course.
This will get drunk, okay? This will absolutely get drunk.
So our second one that I'm going to make for you
place
guys, or pour for you guys, is going to be our version of a tiki cocktail. This one's definitely going to be a little strong. So one of the things that we do
What was that?
I know. It's like, trust me, compared to that one, this one's going to be a little bit more intense.
All right.
But one of the other great things about doing it batched is consistent across the board.
Absolutely. So also, not only does it save the patron a lot of time, it saves you a lot of time too.
Yeah, exactly.
And
we can
tastes
focus
phenomenal.
on other things. Yeah,
It's a win-win-win.
Phenomenal. So to finish off the tiki, we're actually just going to take a little bit of nutmeg,
I was just going to say, I'm
kind of
dying
cool
to try this.
and looks pretty.
And this is the strong one now?
This is the strong one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, I'm scared. No, I know it's going to be great. Cheers. First of all, this is clearly a dangerous drink, because if this is strong,
Yeah.
I would not believe you, because it's sweet and it kind of tastes fruity.
Yeah.
This is clearly a drink where you're like, yeah, I can easily drink about 3 of these, and then the night turns a little bit crazy. This tastes a lot stronger to me than this.
That one will sneak up on you.
This is the very sneaky drink. Thank you so much. Ooh, this looks great. All right, you guys, that is a wrap for me here at Resident. I had fun. I hope you did too. So until next time, I'm Tamee Harrison. Cheerio. Hey everyone, I'm in North Hollywood, California today at a neighborhood bar that is as historic as it is iconic. The Tonga Hut first opened its doors in 1958, and they've been cranking out exotic Polynesian cocktails ever since. The Tonga Hut is the oldest and continuously run tiki bar in Los Angeles, and 58 years and millions of little paper umbrellas later, the art of cocktails is stronger than ever here. And also strong is exactly how they make their drinks here. So I say, let's get mixing.
The Tonga Hut is a really old bar. It opened in 1958. It was opened as a tiki bar by 2 brothers, Ace and Ed Libby. They were inspired by a trip to Hawaii, and they decided to come back to the States and open a Polynesian-style bar. The bones of the decor are pretty much the same. We've done a couple little things, but I like to think that we did it in a fashion where it looks as though it was always here. I've been hearing about Marie and Don the Beachcomber where she worked for a long time, for years. And she said she'd be interested in working here, and I needed help. I needed help with the drinks, because while I loved the drinks, I didn't really know how to make them. I wasn't any type of mixologist. So she came in and designed an entire menu for the place. And that was the last kick that we needed to become legitimized as a tiki establishment.
So now we're gonna make an Italian zombie. This is my version of a classic tiki cocktail, the 1934 zombie. It was invented in 1934 by Don the Beachcomber right here in Hollywood, at Hollywood and Highland. What makes it Italian, I have an ounce of Campari in it. To that, I'm going to add an ounce of dark Jamaican rum. And then one of my personal favorites, Diplomatico Añejo. It's a lovely aged Venezuelan rum. Now we're gonna go on to our passion fruit. For the apricot, classic apricot brandy. And all of this is an ounce so far. I mean, it's a zombie, it's supposed to be strong, right? The key to every good tiki drink is balance. So we add citrus. I'm putting an ounce of the lime juice in there. And now I have 2 ounces of fresh squeezed pineapple juice. A little bit of the anise. So we use Pernod, 6 drops of Pernod. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. It's a miracle. It cuts the sweetness like you wouldn't imagine. We're gonna shake this up good. Everyone's favorite part, right? Strain it into our lovely bamboo cocktail glass. It's making my mouth water. Now mint, it's always best to slap it a few times before you put it in there because it wakes up the essential oils. You get that good smell. We have some super yummy Luxardo cherries. And with every good tiki drink comes an umbrella because it just makes you smile. And here you have it, the Italian zombie.
Drooling Bastard is a statue that's been here, as far as I can tell, since the onset of the Tonga Hut. He's made of lava rock, and he just sits there kind of watching over the place. My partner had this idea. We have a drinking game where we do Jeff Beach Bum Berry Grog Log. It's a 78 drink grog log. And we have people come in, and they get a certain amount of time to drink all of these drinks. And then when they're through, they can have their name on the wall. And it'll be like a little club that people can be a member of here. So I came up with the name Loyal Order of the Drooling Bastard. And I think it costs about $1,000 to finish all the drinks. And you just come in and you drink all the drinks. And you get a nice little plaque on the wall. And you become a member of our club. And you get $1 off drinks for the rest of your life.
So Marie, what am I making?
Yes.
What am I making?
Yes. We are making the original 1944 Trader Vic recipe Mai Tai.
Ooh.
The classic Mai Tai, the only juice that's in it is lime juice.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's all booze. We like that.
I like that.
We like it a lot.
That already sounds good. Okay, so what do I grab?
Let's see, let's put some ice into your cocktail shaker.
Boom, bada bing, bada boom.
First, the Plantation Jamaican rum,
Okay.
2001. It's beautiful juice, beautiful,
Okay.
beautiful juice.
Big jigger, I would
Yes,
think.
1 ounce.
Is that to the brim?
Yes, please. Then we're gonna use the dark Jamaican rum there. Trader Vic designed this drink using this 12-year-old rum.
Okay.
It ran out in 3 years, it was so popular. You can't create 12-year-old rum overnight. 1 ounce of this, though.
1 ounce of that.
Next, we have ½ an ounce of orange curacao. That would be to the middle line there. So
What is curacao?
Curacao is the island country.
Okay.
Orange curacao are the types of oranges that are grown on the island. And then we have orgeat, which is an almond syrup.
Okay.
Yes.
How much of that?
½ an ounce as well, please.
I'm assuming that was that middle line because that's where I put the cursor.
Exactly. Now we're going to use 1/4 ounce of the simple syrup.
1/4 ounce.
Which is the last line there.
That first one inside,
the first
right?
one,
All
yes.
right.
First, last.
It's the first one for me and the last one for you. All right, there we go. So it's actually, we're not actually making it very sweet then, are we?
No, it's
Okay.
very, very much lime forward, which you'll notice with the next ingredient, 1.5 ounces of fresh lime juice. So flip this over.
Oh, okay.
And there you have 1.5 ounces to the brim.
To the brim.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a more of a little bit of a, I wouldn't call it sour.
No, but it's definitely citrus forward. And at the Tonga Hut, we like to start you off with this drink if you're not familiar with tiki cocktails. Because it's really the middle of the line. It's not too sweet, it's not too sour, and then we can tell where we go for your next drink from there.
Okay.
And now everybody's favorite part?
Shaking.
Shaker.
This is my favorite part.
Good.
Okay, so
now we're gonna fill this glass with fresh ice.
Okay.
Perfect. Strain the contents of the can into the glass.
Okay. I'm really excited about this.
Nifty little Tonga Hut glassy big moment.
Yeah.
Here's our tiki.
Does anything go in this afterwards? Like a little
It does. Because you drink with your eyes first.
You do. So you eat with your eyes too.
Yeah.
I drink with my eyes.
Awesome. A mint sprig.
Mint sprig.
Yes. And you want to give it a little slap, wake up those oils.
Should I clap it?
Sure.
All right. There we go. Definitely awake now.
Yes. You have a lime and a cherry ready there for you.
Okay, and that's it basically,
Voila.
right?
There you are.
So this dates back to 1944.
Correct. Trader Vic Bergeron came down to Don the Beachcomber, tried a cocktail, attempted to recreate it, and came up with this. So technically, Don the Beachcomber invented the flavors. Vic invented the ingredients. He served it to a friend of his who had just come back from Tahiti, and they said Mai Tai Aroe, which means out of this world.
Well,
And
let's
hence
see.
was born the Mai Tai.
Let's see if this is out of this world. Cheers. Oh yeah, Mai Tai Aurora, all right. Absolutely. Right, I'm definitely gonna finish this drink.
Yeah, please do.
And I might make you one, because now I know how to make them.
The thing that I would like the guests to experience when they come here is a time capsule-like vintage bar experience. It's strictly a tiki bar, strictly a vintage bar, and that's the way we like it.
One drink that I love to make for my customers is called Paparazzi. This drink is a little strong, a little sweet, and it's got some pop to it. So let's get started. We're gonna start off by just putting some ice in the first glass. Next, we're gonna grab another glass, put some ice in this one too, and we're gonna start building. First thing, passion fruit syrup. We're gonna do 1 ounce of passion fruit for the sweet. Next, we're gonna move right on to lemon. We're gonna do 1 ounce of that as well. Next, we need some bitters. For this drink, we use the Fee Brothers Peach Bitters. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 extra. Now let's move on to alcohol, the best part of the drink. For this, we're gonna use Cruzon Mango Rum. This is a delicious rum. It's a little bit sweet, it tastes just like mango, and it smells so good too, so I love using this. We're gonna use 2 ounces of this. Straight in there. Gonna grab our shaker. This is the point where I can get a little bit creative, do a little bit dancing. We'll just go straight to it. All right, next, we need Pop Rocks. So we're gonna pour out this ice that we prepped in that glass earlier. Then we're gonna grab the good old-fashioned packet of Pop Rocks. All right, now the fun begins. We're gonna take some ice, pour it right over those Pop Rocks. We're gonna strain that drink right on in. Next, let's grab some garnish. And then the final step, a little bit of blue carousel. So we're just gonna do a little fun drizzle of that on top. So now that we've got this completed, we've got this beautiful layering effect. And the final step, we need something to drink out of. So grab yourself a straw, but make sure that it's big enough for the Pop Rocks to fit through. If not, they'll just get stuck at the bottom of the glass. Put that in, and voila, the paparazzi.
Big Mo, much like the drooling bastard, is a statue. We have no idea where it came from, but he's been here ever since anyone can remember. And he also stands and watches over the place. Big Mo does bring good luck. Now, I really can't prove that, but I'm just gonna say that that's absolutely true.
So, Lisa Marie, I'm now sitting here at the bar and I'm excited. What are you going to make for me?
Since I'm kind of thirsty too,
Okay.
we should make you a scorpion bowl so that we could share it.
Love it, and I have no idea what the scorpion bowl is.
We're gonna use this bowl for you today.
Oh, wow.
For us.
Should there be a scorpion in here?
There's not a scorpion in here. The traditional drink that comes in this bowl is called a scorpion.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna make for you. So we're gonna start just with some ice. We want a cold drink, so that's where we'll start. And then orange juice.
Orange juice. Some vitamins.
We need our vitamins.
Yeah. If we're drinking, we might as well take some vitamins too.
I think that that's a good idea.
Keep it healthy, you know?
So we've got our orange juice, we've got our vitamins. We're gonna add some more vitamins with some fresh lime.
Okay, so this is more of a citrusy kind of drink?
This is citrusy,
Right.
There is not only rum in this drink, but there's brandy as well. So this is gonna have a little different flavor than a lot of our tiki drinks that just stick with rum. The brandy's gonna really add some almond and cherry notes to it. It's gonna be awesome.
Right?
Let's go for rum.
Rum.
We're gonna do a light Puerto Rican rum.
Puerto Ricans, gotta love them.
And since it's for both of us, we're gonna put quite a bit in.
Yep.
Da, 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 da.
Wow.
And then some brandy, but we have to go back to the sad side.
Okay.
We don't want too much of the brandy because it will overpower it. So we've got it. We have everything
That's
we
it?
need. That's it. I know, simple, right?
Simple and beautiful.
I'm gonna throw this into the blender and I'm just gonna flash blend it. So when you're at
Oh, okay, so you don't shake it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna shake this one. I really want it to get mixed up really well.
That's the real reason.
That's it. Just a little flash.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
So we're gonna add another little scoop of ice here. I'm gonna pour this all in. We're gonna have that nice mint aroma coming out from there. And just throw some fruit in. Oh, Luxardo cherries.
Love
They're
them.
the best.
Love them.
I think we'll put one in here for each of us. And then finally, a couple more fun things, just to make it look pretty. And a swivel stick.
Oh, there you go.
Tonga Hut approved.
So what, this is a sugar cube drenched in alcohol.
This is, yes, it's a sugar cube drenched in alcohol, and we use the Gosling's 151 for that. It's a 151 proof rum, so it lights on fire.
So pretty strong.
It's very, very strong.
Okay.
Yep. And then, for the big wow factor, scoop out just a little bit.
You're gonna set my hair on fire.
Just a little
So
bit.
that is cinnamon,
This
clearly.
is cinnamon. Just a
Nice
little bit of
sparkles.
sparkles.
Okay, here goes.
Okay. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah?
That's good. It tastes really refreshing, and it's also a little bit dangerous, I think, this drink. It doesn't really taste very alcoholic, even though you have, what, 4 ounces of rum, and is it just 1 ounce of brandy?
1 ounce of brandy.
Okay, so this is about a gallon of alcohol that I'm going to be drinking, and then probably be very merry after this drink, I think. Thank you so much, Lisa
You're
Marie.
welcome.
That was fun. All right, guys, once again, fantastic time. This time at the Tonga Hut, and of course I cannot leave without kissing Big Mo to bring me good luck, right? So let's do this. Thank you, Big Mo. Thank you, everybody here at the Tonga Hut. I'll see you guys next time. Cheerio.